Is it time to buy or sell Eastman Kodak Company stock? In this video, we will explore Eastman Kodak Company in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 11th of August, 2025. And now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 1st of July, 2025, our system has ranked Eastman Kodak Company as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.84. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has surpassed our expectations, achieving a gain of 13.57% since we initially recommended purchasing Eastman Kodak Company 29 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.47% per day since it was categorized as hold accumulate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 15.33% over the forthcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 4.35% to 32.58%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of around 21.71%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 1.47% and 59.56% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $6.88 and $10.82. Our latest daily update for Eastman Kodak Company includes the headline: Eastman Kodak Company stock price down 3.69% on Monday. The Eastman Kodak Company stock price fell by 3.69% on the last day, which was Monday, the 11th of August, 2025. The stock decreased from $7.04 to $6.78. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 7.12%, with a low of $6.73 and a high of $7.21. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 2.16% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 738,000 shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 2 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $12.11 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $8.24, while the lowest price reached $4.26. Currently, the price is 17.72%, or $1.46, below the 52-week high, and 88.70%, or $53.22, below the all-time high recorded on July 29, 2020, when the price reached $60. Kodak has signaled to investors that its future may be uncertain, while indicating that a plan to utilize surplus pension funds to reduce debt is progressing as planned. The company also shared its results for the second quarter this week, following a first quarter that reported stagnant sales, increasing losses, and ongoing cash depletion. The traditional print business is diminishing. The advanced materials and chemicals sector is the only area experiencing growth, but still constitutes a minor portion of revenue. The company's heavy debt load, negative operating cash flow, and dependence on a one-time pension benefit highlight its precarious financial situation. In the short term, this warning regarding survival is likely to create volatility and downward pressure as traders factor in the risk of bankruptcy and increased scrutiny from creditors. If the pension transaction is completed and significantly reduces debt, anticipate a rally in stock prices and improved liquidity. In the long term, the potential for equity gains hinges on whether the Advanced Materials and Chemicals division can expand, margins recover, and cash generation becomes stable. Without these developments, the risk of structural decline and high debt levels will remain significant. Key near-term factors to watch include confirmation of the pension funding transfer, details on cash flow for the second quarter, and any definitive actions regarding debt reduction or strategic changes. Analysts have assigned the Eastman Kodak Company stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a buy and the price-to-book value as buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as neutral. The following signals have been identified for Eastman Kodak Company. There are mixed signals in the stock today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, and so far, it has fallen by approximately 9.12%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. Known as MACD, yesterday, volume increased while prices decreased. This may serve as an early warning, and the stock should be monitored more closely. The Eastman Kodak Company stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the stock. Moreover, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of corrections downward, there will be some support from the levels at $6.77 and $6.52. A breakdown below any of these levels will trigger sell signals. Here are some additional signals that you might find intriguing. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. The pivots generated a sell signal 21 days ago. The Bollinger Bands provided a buy signal 22 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a buy 5 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy 30 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 27 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we can observe the following. The short moving average indicated a sell signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 26 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 17 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Eastman Kodak Company. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $6.41 and $6.09. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In this case, Eastman Kodak Company finds support just below today's level at $6.41. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $6.09 and $5.68. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved 479 thousandths of a dollar between high and low, or 7.12%. Over the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 4.99%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Eastman Kodak Company, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could signal a low expectation for the future of the company or that the stock is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 11th of August, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Eastman Kodak Company. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Eastman Kodak Company is at $6.86. If you do not own any shares, it may be advisable to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Eastman Kodak Company encounters its first support level at $6.41. If this support level remains intact, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Eastman Kodak Company from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 1st of July, 2025, KODK Ventures 4 LLC made an insider purchase of 15,332 shares of 5% Cumulative Series C Convertible Preferred Stock. On the 20th of May, 2025, Lynch Kathleen B. conducted an insider purchase of 19,921 shares of phantom stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Lynch Kathleen B. again made an insider purchase, this time acquiring 16,393 shares of restricted stock units. On the 20th of May, 2025, Lynch Kathleen B. sold 19,921 shares of restricted stock units. On the 20th of May, 2025, Bovenzi David conducted an insider purchase of 19,921 shares of common stock, which has a par value of 1 cent. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is positive, with a ratio of 17.184. In total, insiders have acquired 4,006,040 shares while selling 2,532,724 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $6.58, representing a decline of 2.96%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, which indicates a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 20 days ago. Is Eastman Kodak Company stock a good buy? Eastman Kodak Company presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this stage, it would be more prudent to view it as a hold candidate, allowing time for further developments. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 12th of August, we anticipate that Eastman Kodak Company will open higher by approximately 126 0.10 and begin trading at $6.91. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money, and it's advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. It's important not to base your investment choices solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.